Alright guys, this is our biggest hit in a long time, or maybe ever. Fire Emblem Radiant Dawn. What is up, Internet? Retro here, and welcome back to another episode of the $10 Game Collection Challenge. We are on a quest to build a video game collection, starting off with just a $10 build to prove that you can indeed still game hunt in today's time, and you can do it on a budget. A ton of game hunting footage this week, guys, from flea markets, from Goodwills, but before we get into it, if you do love all things 80s and 90s nostalgia from retro video games, movies, toys, and more, please do me a favor and hit that freaking subscribe button and the bell so you don't miss out on new weekly videos. Let's get into it. Okay, let's get into our 43rd update of the $10 game collection. So this past week was a slow week. Again, we've had a couple slow weeks in a row, but we still picked up all these games. Mostly OG Xbox games, a couple PS2 games, and then one DVD that we need to get listed, and then our first DS games in the $10 game collection. Kind of hard to believe that we just now found some DS games, and then one controller that I need to bring over to the game store to trade in. There's a game store here in town, I've told you guys before, that gives really good trade-in credit for controllers and games, so I'm gonna bring a couple things over there. We left off with $358 in the game fund, and we sold 2 more DVDs. We have sold almost everything that we listed last week. We sold this Pio DVD workout set. I think this sold for $15, and then this anime, Read or Die. I'm not an anime guy, but I looked this up and saw that it had some value. I think this sold for $25, so $40, and then after eBay fees, we will net this for a grand total of this, which is pretty good, guys. I'm feeling great about the game fund. I'm feeling great about the game collection. But that is it for now. Let's go hunt. Alright guys, so this is just a real quick pop in to the pawn shop that we have been going to, and we've been getting some pretty good deals. I thought I would go in there real quick, and they had a couple games. I'm going to talk through this here in a minute, but we actually got a really good deal on these 3 games. I was not planning on picking these up, but I ended up getting all 3 of them, so I'll do a recap here in just a second. Okay, we're at the pawn shop looking through the games. PS3, Xbox 360 games are $3 each. I don't really see much, so I'm kind of glancing through them, and then the employee of the pawn shop says, "Hey, if you're interested in games, any of those older games, I will give you buy 2 get 1 free." I'm like, really? Like, as soon as I get any kind of discount, or it's proposed to me, I'm so inclined to start looking like more intently. Are you guys like that? Is that just me? Am I a weird psycho? But I started looking a little bit more intently. So I ended up finding 3 games that we picked up. We have Prototype 2, and it's got the little slip cover, and it's in really good shape. I'm pretty sure it is complete. $2 for Prototype 2. Next up, we have Wolfenstein: The New Order. We just picked up a Wolfenstein game on the original Xbox last week. So there's that one. I have no idea if it's good or not. And then Dance Central 3. You're probably like, why in the world did you pick this up, Rick? Because this game actually sells for like $12 to $14, depending on the day. So I picked this up completely just to resell. We'll make all of our money back and some, and keep those games for free. And again, we paid $2 each, $6.54 in total. Not too bad. 3 decent games, or I guess 2 decent games, and then Dance Central. We'll just sell that on the eBay. On to the next. All right, so these are a couple of the games that we've seen here for a while. Minute to Win It. Guy Fieri, look at him. I'm pretty sure this is complete. Oh yeah, it's complete. Connect Disneyland Adventures. This looks fun just to play like with my son or something. And then Connect Adventures. We don't have any of these, and I've passed these up over and over again. Here's the thing. This week is yellow. So these are gonna be $1 each. And sometimes I get bored and I just wanna buy something. And it's been pretty slow. So we're gonna get those for $3. And then I did find a DVD that is worth some big money, y'all. How the West Was Fun. This is actually one of my sisters, both of my sisters, they loved this movie back in the day. I remember them watching it over and over again. Well, this movie, it sells for like 35 to 40. I saw one sell recently for like 60 to 70. What? It's insane, dude. And it's in good shape, so we're gonna pick this up and flip it for some serious cash, guys. DVDs, do not pass up DVDs. So this is $5 total for quite a bit of value. The game's, you know, maybe 10 to 15 of value, but that's the moneymaker. Let's go.
It's gonna be $5 even. 15 is your turn.
Thank you.
Have a good day.
You too. So this is where all of this particular Goodwill's games and DVDs are, and I'm not lying. This is literally the only game that is here right now. That just explains how dry it is right now at Goodwill. I'm not gonna pick that up. Bummer. There's just no games right now. I don't know why, but I did find one movie that we're gonna get. This sells for 20 to 25. Cheapest one on eBay right now is $21, so it will be a good flip. I know not like incredibly exciting that, you know, I'm not finding games, but this is how we're gonna get creative in getting more game fund money in the fund. You know, if I saw, here's kind of how I look at it. If I saw a game in here that I already had and it was gonna be a double, you know I would pick it up if I could sell it for 20 bucks. So that's kind of how I look at it. You know, again, not exciting, but still, we're gonna make some money to add to the game fund and hopefully find some games here in the near future. On to the next. All right, not much for video games here. There is Destiny. These are $2 each, not marked. Probably gonna pass on Destiny even though we don't have it yet. And then this game specifically, guys, I used to play like crazy back in college. This was the DDR game that me and my buddy Adam played all the time. This was it. Probably gonna pass. I'll look it up. I don't think there's a lot of value there, but I did find some DVDs. So this is just, again, having the previous knowledge of reselling some of these before. Osmosis Jones, I think Bill Murray is in this movie. This one sells for about 10 to 12. So this is one I've resold before, and I knew as soon as I saw it that it was one to pick up. This Ernest triple feature, it's worth about 15 or so. I'm actually tempted to keep it because I don't have this one, but that's worth about 15. And then this one, Coraline on Blu-ray 3D. This is worth, I want to say 15-ish as well, sometimes around 20. So we're looking right here at about 50 to $60 in value for 6 bucks. These are all $2 each. So amazing pickup. I still haven't like deep dove into all this stuff yet. See if there's anything else, but this is a really solid pickup. All right, guys, already a pretty great week in terms of finding some DVDs to buy and to flip. I've said it before, and I'm gonna keep saying it. I genuinely think that the DVD market is the most untapped market in terms of buying and reselling. They are all over the place, and most people don't think that they're worth any money at all. And a lot of them aren't, but there are some that have value. Actually, there are a ton of DVDs that have a lot of value. You know, the past couple years has been pretty tough in terms of game collecting and game hunting because there are so many game hunters out there. But I will say in the past couple years, so much of my collection has been funded by reselling DVDs. I know that sounds insane, but it is true, and it's so easy because DVDs are usually with are with video games, so I have just learned how to kind of train my eye on which DVDs to look out for. And in fact, probably the #1 question I get asked on the channel in terms of buying and reselling is, how do you know which DVDs to look out for? Do you scan every single DVD and hope that it's worth something? Well, no, that's not what I do now, but yes, that's what I used to do. I have scanned tens of thousands of DVDs, and at this point, again, I've just been able to train my eye to know which ones to look out for. I see a weird, obscure DVD that I've never seen before, chances are that might be worth something, or I see a DVD that I have previously sold in the past, it's worth 15, 20 bucks. I know to pick up that DVD. And then from there, I plug them all into a Google Doc, a Google Sheet, and this thing is filled with like 500, 600 DVDs that are worth money from like $10 to $150. There's also a sports game list on there as well, which probably sounds even crazier, but there's over 200 sports games on that list as well. And this is the list I use every day when I'm out game hunting and DVD hunting. It's been a great resource for me, and I want to let you guys know that that resource is available also to all my Patreon members for only $3 a month. So I don't know if maybe you are a reseller and you want that resource, or maybe you just want to get into the side hustle of reselling and you want that resource. It is available for only $3 a month. I try to design my Patreon a little bit different from other ones that I've seen before. Usually there's a bunch of tiers. There's no tiers on mine. One tier for $3 a month, and you get all the benefits. So I do giveaways as well. I give away a Switch. I gave away a Super Nintendo box. Also, you get 20% off the Retro Rick Instagram store. And again, you get some of these buying and reselling resources. Guys, it's a huge help for everyone that is a part of the Patreon to the channel, but I really, my end goal was to make it valuable for the person that was a part of it, the Patreon members. So again, if you are interested in that, I'm gonna link it down in the description below. If you aren't, no worries at all. I just wanna let you guys know that it is available. Let's get back into it. All right, guys, this is our biggest hit in a long time, or maybe ever. Goodwill, none of these are marked, all $2 each. I'll just go in for the kill. Fire Emblem Radiant Dawn. Oh my gosh. Unbelievable. Okay. And then Mario Galaxy. I don't think we've found this yet, or we have found it yet. Here is Pokemon Battle Revolution. Guys, there's no way these have been here for more than a minute. Smash Brawl. Mario Power Tennis. This will be a flip because we already picked that up. Let's see. Haunted House Atari. Never played that one before. I don't think so. I'll look that one up. Wii Music. Here it is, Metroid Prime Corruption. Prime 3. The Last Airbender. Okay, gosh, this is insane. Guitar Hero 3 Legends of Rock. World Tour. Rock Band 3, this is the good one. This one sells for like 20. It's complete. Adventures of Tintin. The new game. And surprisingly, this actually sells for like $10 to $11, $12. Okay, here's the stack. What is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. $26 for all of those. That's nuts, guys. All right, I'm gonna keep looking, but this is our biggest hit in a long time. There's some more sports games over there. Not sure if those are anything, but I'm so glad I stopped. I almost didn't. Run out of time right now. Have to be someplace, but we got the games. Great. Alright guys, I genuinely don't think we have found this game at Goodwill yet. And here is our second one, unmarked, for $2. Again, I can't remember how much this trades in for at GameStop. It's pretty decent, but amazing. I think this is the only video game that is even over here. Like, no other video games except for Super Mario Galaxy. Why no one picked that up, I don't know. I'll look through these real quick for any PS1 games. Doesn't look like there's any. Looking for the NTSC logo or a little emblem. Don't see any. Oh well. This is amazing for $2. Let's go. Wow. Wow, guys. This is insane. We just picked up all of this stuff this week. This is exactly why I game hunt. I don't find anything for weeks, or I find very little, and then mega haul explosion. Crazy, man. We only spent, what, $35 and some change on all of this as well. So as always, guys, I'm going to put value over here. Over here. And we'll go through everything. So some really great stuff in here, guys, and some stuff to resell. Amazing week. This is a perfect week of buying and reselling and hunting. So the first thing we have are 3 DVDs. Osmosis Jones, let's see, Ernest, the 3-pack, and then Coraline on Blu-ray 3D. All of those together are worth $39. We only paid $6. And then we got this, I can't remember where. Oh, a Goodwill, just by itself. This was $2, and this is selling for $20. This is selling for $20, which is amazing. We'll make all of our money back just selling 2 DVDs, which is amazing. All right, now all of these right here, there was nothing to write home about at all, but we got the 3 games for $1 each. So 3 for those. And then How the West Was Fun is actually worth more than I thought. I'm seeing them range from like 30 to 60. So I gave it a value of, I believe, $45. Yeah, $45. And then I think that's worth 5. This is worth 5, and that's worth like 2. So awesome there on all of those. Moving down over here to the pawn shop finds. Prototype 2. Have no idea, but it looks pretty cool. I think this is worth around $5. Wolfenstein is about 8, I believe, and then Dance Central 3 is like 11 or 12, and we paid $6.54 for those. And then we found, so we'll get to the big haul last, but we found Super Mario Galaxy. I don't think we have found this game yet, which is surprising, in the $10 game collection or during the $10 game collection. And we find this, and then I go over to another Goodwill and find another one, which is crazy. Amazing game, guys. I love both Mario Galaxy 1 and 2 for the Wii, so check it out. I mean, obviously, a lot of people know about this game, but if you've never played it, you should totally check it out. Okay, let's get over here to the big haul. I cannot believe it. So the biggest thing I have to mention is these are usually $2 each. I have no idea why. You guys saw the footage, but she charged me $1 for 12 of them, and then $2 for 1. So I got all of these games for $14. All of these were $14. Oh my gosh, it's crazy, man. All right, let's just get into it. NCIS, surprisingly, is worth $11. I don't know why. I don't know who is out there wanting to play this game, but apparently there are some people out there. Then next up, we have Adventures of Tintin. This is only worth $4. Rock Band 3. This is one that I've told you guys before you need to be on the lookout for. This thing is complete and super clean. Looks like it has never been played. It is worth right around $25. And then the big one, guys, Fire Emblem Radiant Dawn. First off, amazing series. Now, again, this is another game that people talk about or people know about, but I don't feel like it gets enough love. Like, this is up there with the Zelda series, and I don't hear people talk about it as much as you hear people talk about Zelda. But this is an amazing game, very hard to find on the Wii. I don't ever see this even in game shops. This is worth anywhere from like 70 to 90. I put it at a value of 80. I cannot, like, I literally was shaking when I saw this. I was like, what? I have always wanted this game, but never wanted to pay the $80 price tag. So I paid the $1 price tag. Crazy, 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 crazy. Guitar Hero World Tour is worth 11. Guitar Hero 3 is worth 15. Metroid Prime 3, cool to pick this up. I'm fairly certain we don't have this in the collection, and this is complete. This is worth 12. I actually skipped one. Let's see. The Last Airbender is worth 5. Haunted House. I don't know anything about this. This actually looks pretty interesting as well. This one is worth 8. I was actually surprised by this. I'm a fan of the Mario Tennis games. And this is only worth like $7. I don't know if I was looking at it wrong, but you would think Mario Tennis would be worth more than that. But 7 on that, but we don't have it. We also don't have Brawl. Like, we have not found Brawl in the collection yet, and this thing is super mint. I mean, it looks like it's never been used before. Brawl is going for 20, and then Pokemon Battle Revolutions is also going for 20. Pokemon has never been as hot as it is right now, so pretty cool to pick that up. So for the Mega Haul at Goodwill, we spent $14 with a total of $232 right there. I mean, this is why you continually go to Goodwill, and you can tell also, like, nothing was picked through yet. These had just been put out, and nobody had went through them, and thankfully I was a person that got to them all. So again, total is $35.54 spent, with a grand total of $386, guys. We 11x'd our money this week. Man, wouldn't it be amazing to have this week every single week? But I'm super fortunate, guys. I'm so glad that we found all these games. I'm gonna sell the DVDs, and just selling those 3 DVDs we'll get our money back and be able to keep everything else. Obviously, we'll sell one of the Mario Galaxies and any other doubles. But guys, amazing week. To the end recap. This was easily one of my top 3 Goodwill finds of all time, maybe my best in terms of value to what we paid, guys. $1 each for these games, and these are premium titles. We're talking Mario games, Pokemon games, and Fire Emblem Radiant Dawn, our rarest game in the $10 game collection so far. I could not believe it. This was a shaking moment at Goodwill, and I'm so pumped that we were the ones to get these games, guys. As always, thank you for hanging out, for watching the video. If you would, like the video, subscribe if you have not already, and until next time, peace.